Well, what happened to the suitcase? Well, it all started in September when I left Australia to come to the UK. As most of you know, I spent the past year before that writing a book, and it's the best book in the world. Not because I wrote it, but because I know it is the best book in the world. I didn't hold anything back. I put everything in it. I absolutely feel as I open my heart, I open, my mind, I open old wounds, everything, to give all of it into this book. And I came to the UK to publish the book. Now the suitcase. In 5 months, today would complete the 5th month birthday of the suitcase in the UK. But the suitcase died 1 day short of the 5th month birthday. In these 5 months, we have moved house 15 times. So yeah, the suitcase have been around a bit. And for those of you who travel on a budget, you know what it is to travel on a budget. In these past 5 months, moving house 15 times. Maybe I lost the count, maybe a little bit more, but I was trying to count just now. I've never taken a taxi, never taken an Uber. Everything have been done by train or by bus. Or, various times I got lifts from the train to the house. Thank you very much, everybody. And sometimes I just walked from the train to the house. Yes, if it was sometimes to walk to the bus and wait for the bus and then walk from the bus to the house, it's just easier to just walk. So we just walk. I have a theory that walking, is free of charge, and especially making through inflation, and and so it's free of charge and also keeps you fit. So it's win-win situation. That's why I choose to always walk. Even now I'm walking to the supermarket. Any normal person would catch a bus or something, but I walk. And I also think that walking is the best way to fully get to know a place. Oops, looks like now I'm getting to a dead path. I need to cross the street, yeah. That happens a lot in the UK. Need to step on a lot of mud, and sometimes the streets have no pedestrian walk. Here we go, found a little bit. That's good. But yes, I find walking is the very best way to fully get to know a place. Everywhere I've been, I feel like a true British now, because I know all these places very, very, very well. I've walked everywhere, and I love walking. I really love walking. For me, walking is also part of my creative process. It helps me to think and clear my mind, solve the problems, There are lots of problems to solve. Also being on holiday, where to go, how to get there. And there are also, it's like living a double life, taking care of everything back home in Australia, solving the problems over there. So loads of problems. Holy shit, that really looks like I don't know where else to walk here. Well, I am in this brand new place, which is gorgeous, isn't it? I was supposed to go that way, but look like there is no path at all. Oh, let's see. Look like I have to go to this side of the park, which is going to be the longest way to the supermarket, but doesn't matter. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, oh, look like I have to go down this path. Yes, that's what I love about this, you know, because you keep discovering, you know, everything as you go along, you know. So where was I? Yeah, so walking. So of course, when your suitcase, you go to so many trains and buses and walking, trekking, all the wheels everywhere, eventually the suitcase doesn't make it. A lot of country towns, which I absolutely love country towns. The streets are really rough, full of stones, you know. They're far from smooth. So if you drag the suitcase around there, I guess it's kind of obvious why the suitcase died by now. Wow, this is really cool. This is beautiful. See, I love this. I love this so much. This makes me so happy. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, looks like it's going to be a lot of muds, but it's okay. I'm used to the mud. I don't care. I embrace the mud. So yeah, so yesterday on my way here, on the first, by the time to the first train, I made it to the bus. We started to, you know, dragging from the bus to the train, and so from the bus to the train was quite a big walk on the hill, very, you know, rocky hill, and it's really heavy to lift the suitcase, so I had to drag it. So I kept rolling. By the time I got to the train, it was not so good. And also what happened that morning was that yesterday morning there was a heartbreaking situation in the life of an artist, writer. For all your artists, you don't understand. So what I've been doing the past months, the first 2 months, a month and a half that took me, I completed the book while I was in Birmingham. So, which I was really, really happy, because I started to write the book here, and then, ooh, so slippery. And then when I got to Birmingham, and I got to finish the book in Birmingham, which was extremely, extremely special. Then after that, I started the not fun part, to search for publishers and agents to publish the book, and that have not been fun, but that's what I've been doing the past month since I finished the book end of October. And yeah, it's absolutely a shite job, must say, because I just go through all those websites. Thanks God, you know, my wonderful friend Susanna gave me the writer's book, which has the full list of our agents. So I got to type, you know, the list, you know. You just go to the website one by one and research. First I was going by random order, just kind of opening a random page, and then, you know, choosing an agent, and then checking out to know if they're open for submissions. Oops, very, very muddy. If they take thriller, and sometimes they're open, but the agent that takes fiction and thriller, that particular agent is closed. They're only open for children's book or for non-fiction, something like that. So the research is actually very time consuming, but it must be done. I cannot just go to the email page and just email everyone. That would make no sense, you know, to email someone that is not looking for what I have to offer. So I'm very good at details, so I make a fully detailed research, and, you know, and check what the agent, once I find an agent that is open for fiction and likes, you know, is into thriller, and then I see what the agent is looking for, you know, into more details. Then I'm like, okay, I think this agent will fit, this person will be happy, what this person is looking for is exactly what I have to offer. And then, yes, I go to, you know, and I send a letter and all the material for the agent. Synopsis and the first 2 chapters is normally what they ask for. So that's what I've been doing. So as you can imagine, you just go through a lot of information, and it's it's not the quickest process, because I mean, you can try to be quick, but you don't want to miss important information, you know, because it's a very special thing. It's my baby, and I want to really, you know, I want to find the best agent to take care of my baby, because it is very, very, very important to me, and it's a very, very special baby, and I just know in my whole heart that everybody who reads it, they will absolutely love it. They will relate with the story, you know, and they will love it, you know. It will make people laugh, it will make people cry, you make people angry, you make people inspired, you know. And I truly believe that will be a healing, because that's the journey of the characters. They go through a healing process. They go through hell, but they don't stop. They keep going, and then they keep going, and they find that, you know. And the readers will go to that journey together and find their own answers to their own healing process. That's one of the many things. That's why this is so important to me, and that's why I'm doing everything for it, you know. And I'm not here to party. I mean, I love to have fun, and I probably end up going to one event or something, probably once a month, just because the book is priority, you know. Once that's published, I know I can go everywhere, can party again, make lots of movies, and go to events and festivals, and be social and celebrate. You know, I have forever for that, but for now, I must accomplish that, because I think in life it's very easy to get sidetracked by life problems, distraction, fun, whatever, and then you end up never completing what is important to you. And that's why that's my priority number one, to publish the book. Nothing else matters. Must publish the book. That's all I have in my system, you know, my inner being, everything. It's like, you must publish the book. So that's what I'm doing, you know. And then the night before yesterday, at 9:30 p.m, after a full day research, I found this agent that looked really good. They had a history. They started back in the 70s, you know, with radio thrillers, and really good. Really look, and then there was a particular agent that looked like, you know, that was a person that looking for I have to offer, and then will appreciate my work and help me to publish and reach the audience. And then, sorry, it's a bit noisy there. I don't know what's happening. Just add to the drama, of course. And then, so I sent, you know, this amazing letter and the book and everything by 9:30 p.m. Yesterday, I wake up and check the email, because of course I don't like to check emails and messages first thing when I wake up. I like to first recharge my mind, you know, and have a meditation and make sure my mind is nice and strong. And then, but when you're managing so many things, you know, you cannot just disappear. You have to always be there for when people reach you. You know, people that, you know, need answers and helping them with stuff. So I checked my email, and I couldn't believe this guy, this idiot, he sent a reply in less than 24 hours. Actually, exactly 4 hours later, at 1:30 a.m. he sent a rejection, you know, to the book, which obviously he did not read the book. So that's what happened. So people, I don't think they even read the book. And I understand, they're so overwhelmed, they have so many submissions, everybody wants to be a writer, you know, so I understand that they just tired. But again, if they are tired, if they don't want to do this anymore, get another job, you know. Fuck, this looks very slippery, I need to be careful. So they really have to find another job if they don't want to do that anymore, you know. Fuck. Fuck, there's a fucking tree here, so I can even fucking stand up straight. Okay. Woo! Ah! Fuck, made it to that. So this idiot rejects my book 4 hours later. Not fun. So it hurts. But I had I had to move house again yesterday. I did not have time to cry. Yeah, I cry. You know, someone rejects a baby, you cry. It's normal. I'm human. I have no shame. I feel things a lot. And that's what makes me a great artist, because I cry. And also it helps to process things faster, so you can, you know, clear your chest, clear your mind, and go back, as they say, jump in the saddle and keep going, you know. But I had to move house, and normally before I move, you know, I like to make everything nice and clean. But I'm leaving, plus the packing, etc. So I did not have the time to process that. So it was coming out of the camera line, just stop it, don't even fucking think about it, just keep going. Yeah, but that happened. But the worst part when you suppress something is that it's like a fucking cancer. It's just there inside of you, you know, it's just too hurt, it's suppressing. But the fucking shit is not gone, it's there and it's hurting. You know it's happening, you know you need to process it. Fuck. What happened is that these trees, they get stuck in the hair, in the jacket. So I have to bend down to go to the mud. And then I try to go on this side. So the trick, you have to be very careful not to fall, because, you know, last thing you want when you're traveling is to hurt yourself. I mean, nobody wants to hurt themselves anytime, much less when you're traveling. I don't have the time or the money for that. Okay, I've made it. So, oh my god, that looks like a big one there. I think I'll just fucking step in the water and embrace the mud. So this guy, yeah, so I could not cry. I have to keep going. But I was just, should I go there? Fuck it. Is that too deep? There you go. I'm just fucking embracing and fucking stepping the whole bloody thing. Who cares? Let's get down and dirty. So, yeah, that's when I dragged my suitcase to the bus. Got the bus and the bus driver, and it's amazing. I truly believe, like, and it's just fact that when you're really down, when you really you fucked up, you can't take the pains of life anymore, but you have to keep going because you have no choice. There are people that are counting on you, you know, you just have to go. And it's like the universe and little angels. You kind of say, hey, I'm here with you, you know, totally alone, you know. People are kind. So the bus driver was really cool. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's safer to go to the water than to go on the edge of the mud and just fall. So to the water, at least I know what I'm doing. So just fucking do it. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, way better. Hey, I learned something today. Don't fucking skip it, just swim it. That's my new fucking logo of life. Don't skip it, swim it. And then what happens? So yeah, so the bus driver was really nice, you know. He waited. Sometimes, you know, in London especially, they don't wait, but it wasn't a country town, so he waited for me to, you know, kind of put my suitcase safe in a corner and stand up safely. And then got the train. Walked to the train, then got the train. On the second train, it was just, everything was just taking so long. And the station I had was like a walking station to connect. It was a long walk, you know, looking for the platform. The numbers didn't quite show properly, or maybe I was just too fuzzed up to see anything. And then I finally made it to the train, you know, so I made it just before the train closed the door, you know. I kind of jumped in it with my suitcase. And then I was like, if I got to seat, you know, in those older people's seats. It was an empty train. And I got to, you know, hold the suitcase. And then I just let it roll, you know. Just started crying. But then suddenly I heard the name of my station. I was like, fuck. You know, last thing you want is to miss a station, have to buy a ticket to go back. Like, definitely don't need that shit. So I tried to run as fast as possible to get out of the train and just jump out of the train. What happens is a lot of these trains in country towns, the train is so much higher than, you know, the platform. So when you're jumping from like a, you know, 25-kilo suitcase, it's quite something. You need to be careful so you don't hurt yourself. you know, don't hurt anyone around and don't break the suitcase. But the suitcase at this stage was already broken. So I jumped out of the train, you know, and I was just catching my breath, happy that I've made it out of the train, trying to stop crying so I could keep going, you know, to my next destination. And then I was just there, you know, just kind of frozen in the platform, you know, but kind of happy because I've made it. And then this girl from far that worked at the station, she was like, "Hey, you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, don't worry, I'm fine." And then she approached me, you know, like, she was like, "Do you need any help?" I said, "No, it's okay, like, this is my station, I just nearly missed the station, so I'm just catching my breath from jumping, you know, out of the train so fast as the suitcase." And she was like, "Do you want help?" And I was like, you know, this really heavy. And then she just grabbed the hand of the suitcase, you know, told her, well, that it was actually broken. And then she just helped me to drag the suitcase. That was so sweet, like, because that never ever happened. I've had some really kind train staff, but she was the kindest. And so she helped me, you know, to go to the lift. And I got the lift and got out of there. And then again, walked to the train. Yeah, I guess again, just, yeah, that merge is a bit definitely not good. Might as well just go here. Yay! Swim it, don't skip it. And then you know, I walked to the train, and again, I walked to the bus, and the bus, again, the driver was so nice, you know, waited for me to settle down, ask where I was going so he could stop for me at my stop. And I got out of the bus. This lady was really nice as well, an old lady, say, "Oh, you okay? What are you looking for?" I said, No, I'm good, I'm just, you know, gathering the strength to drag this, you know, but this is where I'm going, I just figure out, it's fine. So everybody was so nice, you know, so people can be so kind, and the universe can really kind of hold your hands when you know that like you're in pain. And then the walk to the house was supposed to be 11 minutes, which is nothing. But when the wheel is you know, started to come out, and you try to drag it, and the streets just get more and more rough, you know. And eventually the whole wheel just dismantled, you know, it's like the thing just melted. And then I had to cross the river, and you know, Little Bridge, it was full of mud. And I was like trying to drag the suitcase, you know, when it was less muddy, and then I have to lift the suitcase where it was, you know, the water pedals. Like, what the fuck? I really should have just got a taxi this time. But like, you have no idea when you're going somewhere for the first time. You know, it's like me on this road. I didn't know I wasn't going to be able to walk on the main street. Now I'm making the longest way to the supermarket through the mud, but it's fine. You know, I actually love it. I absolutely love this moment, because normally these moments are the moments that I clear my head. This time I'm talking with all of you, you know, but I absolutely love. I think that's the magic of traveling, and when you really go deep into places, that's how you really get to know the places you're going, and you become part of the place, you know. Those places become home, and I love that. I don't like to skip through things too fast, you know. I hate that. I like to fully experience everything, to fully feel everything, see everything, smell, touch, taste, you know. I just really want to fully experience. So I love it. But that's what happened to the suitcase. By the time I got in the house, yeah, there was no more wheel there. Just one, which was also started to kind of not look so good. So rest in peace, dear suitcase. And I have to buy a new one. I guess that one had a good life, you know. I didn't want to buy another one. You know, I was happy to let it, you know, by the time I get to Australia, so I could, you know, get rid of it, instead of having to get a new suitcase and end up with another suitcase. Funny, yeah, always happens, you know, when traveling. Something happens to the suitcase. Normally it becomes too small, but this time, no, it just literally broke. And so the suitcase, yeah, is gone, but I'm here, and I have a goal, and when you have a goal that you're so passionate about, it hurts. It hurts so much when you get rejections. And funny, after all these, yesterday I managed to attend an online workshop from the Bus Cinema with a lovely lady called Rosemary Hill, and she was talking about rejections, and how we all deal with it as an artist. It is what it is, so you just have to embrace it. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, but I think we have to accept it hurts. We have to process it. If you want to cry, cry. There's no shame in cry. Let it out. Let it all out. We have to let it out. We cannot hold stuff in, because when you hold it in, that's when it makes you sick. And people process in different ways. It can make you sad. It can make you angry. And it might affect your attitude. So you just have to process it and let it out. Let it all out. Is the very, very best way to process rejection. Let it out, and then all clean again. And if you have the chance, I actually had a long sleep. Just slept. I just thought, no, I need a break from solving problems. I slept a very long sleep, and here I am in the mud. But I'll keep going. And for my book will get published, because I'm not the kind of person who give up on things, And oh fuck, this is so slippery. My book will get published. It will become a bestseller around the world, and my book will be turned into a movie, an Oscar-winner movie, which will be directed by Boyle. I love his work, and he directed all sorts of works, and I can always relate to his work, and I absolutely know that he will love to tell my story, to tell the story of my book. He will relate to it. He will understand how the audience will love that. It's a mix of Slumdog Millionaire with 28 Days Later. So he's the man. He's the man for my book 100%. So he will love it, and he will direct it, and we are going to win the Oscars, and the whole world are going to, enjoy that story and get something out of it. It will inspire them. Yes, this is me. I never, ever, ever give up. Give up is not part of my vocabulary. I fucking do it. So I have to step on the mud, step on the fucking paddles, get dirty. I do it. I have to, read agency information 12 hours a day. I do it. I have to skip parties. I do it. I have to keep being social. Everything. I do it. I just do it. And my other reason, I believe, my life, never give up on anything. Many things I achieved, they seem like a miracle, because they didn't look possible at all. But that's what keeps me going, because, and that's what can keep us going, to look at our past success stories that look absolutely impossible, but we didn't give up, and we made it happen. That's what I hang on to, those moments that, look like the end of it, but I kept strong and I've made it. And that's why I know my book will be published. It will be a bestseller around the world, then turn into a movie directed by Boyle, and we're going to win the Oscars, and it's going to be one of the greatest movie classics of all time for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this journey and got something out of it. Thank you.